3 bad habits for every new Thor in Season 1. You spam your rune without thinking. Your survivability and kill potential is directly linked to your ability to cycle cooldowns effectively. And while your rune is the most important ability in your kit, it still has its weaknesses. When you go into rune form, you gain a lot of burst damage and extra HP. However, you do lose all mobility for 5 seconds as you cannot dash. So using it at the wrong time might get you KO'd. On top of that, you'll only have 1 charge when you get out, so make sure you use it wisely. It's also a misconception that you should only use the rune close range. It has a limited damage fall off in a massive hitbox. This makes it great for spamming chokes or breaking barriers or walls as a team is trying to move up. You aren't displacing enemies. With Thor, you're doing one of 2 things. You're challenging DPS on off angles or denying height, or you're dashing enemy tanks further into your team. Either way, you should rarely be standing on the front line. Your dashes aren't just a great form of mobility, they also give you overhealth on every use. So stay mobile and be annoying. Don't let people go AFK and don't let them get comfortable. If for whatever reason you're forced to play on the front line or it's overtime, don't be afraid to use your lightning realm to zone people. Not only does it damage enemies and give you Thor charges back, it also slows them. This is great for controlling chokes or making it easier to follow up with your ult. You're wasting your Thor charges. So we talked about your rune and your dashes, and these are your go-tos. But as for your hammer throw, this may seem counterintuitive, but you almost never want to use it at range unless you know that it's going to secure the elim. It does around 70 damage, so throwing it at any enemy around 2 to 3 bars is a safe bet. However, the one time that you should always use it is for Thor's animation cancel. To do this, you'll primary, immediately throw your hammer, and then primary again. And a side note, your dash and your throw share the same cooldown. This means if you want to dash onto an enemy, you cannot do that same combo. So if you're wanting to dash onto someone, first dash, primary, 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 and then cancel that third one with a throw.